I am here at the gracious invitation of President Price and Duke Board of Trustees because after spending 4 years at what is considered one of the finest institutions of higher education in the world, they apparently feel that perhaps some light entertainment will get you all to the final realization. I think I've really had enough of this place. Maybe the thinking was what we really want is just get these kids the hell out of here. Was there a time when we were thrilled to have you to come here to learn, grow, and flourish? Of course there was. That time has passed. I can't imagine how sick you guys are about hearing about following your passions. I say, to hell with passion. Find something that works. That would be great. If something doesn't work, that's okay too. Most things don't work. Most things are not good. But you already know this from your short lives. You go to work, you come back home. That's why everyone tries so hard to get here. Because Duke is actually really good. I've always wanted to go to Duke. To me, the best part about Duke is the sports, especially its basketball team. But if my mom asks, I'm only invested in the academics. As a comedy lover, Jerry Seinfeld's commencement speech at Duke this year strongly resonated with me. In his speech, he reminds us to enjoy life's journey, urges us to keep our sense of humor, and even uses the P word. Privilege. Ooh. He advocates for a shift in how we treat privilege and encourages us to embrace our privileges by using it to improve the world around us. I believe that if we use our advantages in life to help others instead of ourselves, we can build community and focus on the important things in life, like watching Seinfeld reruns. Do Commencement by Jerry Seinfeld. I've had a lot of fun in life, falling in love with stupid, meaningless, physical objects. I can fall in love with a car turn signal switch. There's a nice feeling to it. A pizza crust that collapses with just the right amount of pressure. I've truly spent my life focusing on the smallest things imaginable, completely oblivious to all of the big issues of living. Find something, all of you, where you love the good parts, and don't mind the bad parts too much. The torture that you're comfortable with. That is the golden path to victory in life. Work, exercise, relationships, they all have a solid component of pure torture. And yet, they are all 1000% worth it. Now, privilege is a word that has taken quite a beating lately. Today, it seems like privilege is one of the worst things you can have. I would like to take a moment to defend privilege. Again, a lot of you are probably thinking, I can't believe they invited this guy. Too late! I say, use your privilege. You guys went to Duke University. That is an unbelievable privilege. I now have an honorary doctorate degree from Duke University. And if I can figure out a way to use that privilege, I will. I haven't personally figured anything out yet. But so what? I'll take it. You guys didn't fake your fabulous educations. You earned it. Be proud of it. If it comes up, if someone asks, you say, yeah, I went to Duke University. AI, on the other hand, is the most embarrassing thing we have ever invented on mankind's time on Earth. Oh, so you can't do the work. Is that what you're telling me? Oh, I just couldn't figure it out. This seems to be a justification for AI. I just couldn't do it. Making work easier. This is the problem. So obsessed with getting to the answer, producing a result, which are all valid things, but not where the richness of human experience lies. The only two things in life you ever need to pay attention to are work and love. Things that are self justified in the experience. Stop rushing to what you perceive as some valuable endpoint. Learn to enjoy the expenditure of your energy with the time that you have. Now, if you have been at this amazing place for 4 years, and still have no idea what you want to do in life, what you want to work, or what you like to do, I say you guys are the luckiest ones here. The more the more you have done at building a future for yourself, the more predictable and boring your life is going to be. Conversely, the better of a job you've done at not doing and preparing for your future, the more excitement and joy you will have in that life. If you are here sitting here today feeling lost, adrift, and completely abandoned, I say you win the Duke ceremony of 2024. You guys are about to go on one hell of a ride. And this probably is coming into my biggest point that I would like to make to you here today regarding humor. I'm going to try to reach across a couple of generations and tell you guys the most important thing I am confident I know about in life. The slightly uncomfortable feeling of awkward humor is okay. It's not something you need to fix. I totally admire your generation's ambitions to create a more just and inclusive society. I think it's also wonderful that you care so much about not hurting other people's feelings. And the million and one ways we already do that every second of every day. It's lovely to want to fix all of that, but all caps, but what I need to tell you as a comedian is do not lose your sense of humor. You do not know at this point in your life how much you're going to need it to get through. Not enough of life makes enough sense for you to be able to survive without humor. And I know all of you here are going to use your brains, your muscle, your soul to improve the world, and I know you're going to do a bang up job about it. And when you're done, as I am now, I bet the world, because of you, will be in a much better place. But it will still not make a whole hell of a lot of sense. It'll be a better, different, but still pretty insane mess. And it is worth the sacrifice of an occasional discomfort to have some laughs, even if it's at the cost of occasional hard feelings with your family or friends. That's okay too. You've got to laugh. That is the one thing at the end of your life that you will not wish you did less of. Humor is the most powerful, most survival, most essential quality anybody can have or need to navigate through the human experience. And the other thing that I see that messes with so many people is the thinking, I've got to make as much money as possible. I personally believe the real game is I want to have the coolest job ever. When I started out as a comedian, I did not think I was funny. I thought, I'm a little funny. Maybe I don't have to be that funny. I just have to be funny enough to feed one person. That was my entire plan. I just wanted this super cool job. And cool is not a word that is easily defined. It's just whatever you think is the coolest. So go out there and find a job that you find the coolest. Money will be made eventually, somehow. Try not to worry about it too much. I see this messing with so many people. Don't focus on having, focus on becoming. Having is fine, but focus on becoming. That's where it's at. Just don't lose your sense of humor. It's not some accessory that you can bring along on a hike. It's your Stanley Cup water bottle that will provide you with the water necessary to keep moving forward. And humor is not just for the stress relief of simple fun, of laughing, but for the true perspectiveness of silliness for all humans in all of existence. That is why you do not want to lose your sense of humor. Thank you for the phony degree and the weird outfit. Thank you for having taken the time to listen to me. Go get him, Duke. Class of 2024. Congratulations.